We pray for better days.
She was a good Catholic, she was a practicing Catholic, and she would be horrified to know what her son was doing. And so he gradually won because people weren't expecting, the guards weren't expecting someone like that who was not afraid. And so many other times, another one said to him, they used derogatory words, faff. That was what their word. I can't think of an English word. It was a horrible word for a priest. Faff, you go and clean my bike. He said, I'll gladly do it for you. And he went off and he cleaned the bike, and man couldn't believe it. He hadn't done it. He kept his dignity. And one thing that was done to them, all of them, they got number tattooed on the inside of their wrist. And all the priests, well, everyone who's been in a concentration camp, they can all show you the marks of the number that was tattooed into their number. Father Ketenich's number was this was his number, and that was tattooed into his wrist. Another thing that they did, and he knew that would happen, when they were photographed when they arrived in the camp, and they were told to sit on a certain chair, and he knew something would happen. And when they were seated like this, they would pull a lever and spikes would come up and pierce them. And Father Kenetenich knew that that was going to happen, and he wasn't going to give them the joy of reacting. That's his photo taken on his arrival in the concentration camp. You can see his face is absolutely rigid. He wasn't going to give them the pleasure of seeing how much he was in pain.